Hi friends, welcome back. If you've ever felt overwhelmed with detail in your painting process, try the painterly approach. Simply put, a painterly style is a style in which up close you can see the brush strokes, and when you zoom out or move far from the painting, you'll be able to see a cohesive or a put together composition. I'll be sharing some of my learning throughout the process, so make sure you stay till the end. So let's get this demo started. Today I'm sharing a quick oil study I painted in the painterly style, loosely based on a photograph I took during a road trip from Goa to Karnataka. It was a beautiful field of sunflowers with banana trees in the distance and a grand old tree towering beyond. The first thing is to use one large brush, and I used a bright number 8 for this entire painting. Even for the seemingly smaller parts like the core of the sunflowers in the foreground, I just used the edge of this bright brush to make the particular shapes. The second thing for you to consider is to pre-mix your oil paints on the palette beforehand. In a painterly approach, you simply pick up paint with your brush and you put it down on the canvas and then don't noodle it after that. Mix the right color ahead on your color palette and place it with confidence. You don't go in again and try and blend the color or the shape into a more correct form in this painterly fashion. A painterly or an impressionist style of painting is especially great if you want to loosen up your brushwork and want to start feeling liberated and enjoying the process of painting. Sometimes we get so bogged down with trying to get the details to the T that we start to lose the fun of painting. In the same breath, number 3, don't just put a stroke down and forget it. Observe what the painting needs. Step back, move closer, adjust, but don't overwork it. Each stroke should count. Number 4, focus on value and color temperature. Especially in a busy composition like this one, strong value contrast is what is going to hold it together. Similarly, using different values and color temperatures in greens itself to depict the foliage in the background. In simple terms, it's a way of painting where the brushwork is visible and expressive. It gives you the impression of things and objects but are not detailed. You're not trying to hide the fact that it's a painting. In fact, you're celebrating it. It contrasts with more polished or blended approach where edges are softened and surfaces look more photographic. The most important thing is number 5, painting shapes and not outlines. An artwork wouldn't be painterly if not this, painting shapes and not outlines. So it forces you to think in masses, see how light and shadow form patterns. And that's why it gives the illusion of complexity without actually painting every leaf or petal. Especially in a busy composition like mine, with so much of green foliage in the background and a whole field of sunflowers in the foreground. Simple things like ensuring that the yellows of the sunflowers in the background towards the edge of the fields were cooler in temperature, and as they came forward, it became warmer. It's a very free and an expressive style of brushwork, and it teaches you to see and observe your composition in clear shapes and fonts. Friends, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this demo as much as I enjoyed painting in this style. If you enjoyed this peek into this painterly style and the sunflower field study, give it a thumbs up and share it with a fellow art lover. Don't forget to subscribe for more oil painting tips, demos, and behind the scenes from my studio. Until next time, keep painting, stay curious, and let your brush speak.